Isaac, take me through that sequence on the last touchdown because it's one of those situations where, maybe you play for the field goal, be a little more conservative. You guys decide to be more aggressive. What's that like as a player, and then making the play?
Well, it was kind of like supposed to be kind of like a bootleg to the right, and I'm like kind of the second option. The first option is maybe Baylor runs it in, and so it was kind of funny. Before I think Baylor said this to BYU TV, they said, "Whatever you do, just he better be wide open for you to throw it." And so it was kind of funny how Baylor just chucked it up there, and he threw a perfect pass, like it was right over the defender's head. It was like a really catchable ball, so it was awesome to see Baylor trust me and throw me a really good ball. But shout out to Jaron because Jaron led us the whole way there, and Jaron played his heart out tonight, and it was sad to see him kind of limp off the field, but he'll be back, and he played like an absolute monster today, and he's so tough and such a great football player.
How nice is it as a player to have Baylor be able to come in that circumstance, and you guys know what he's capable of?
Yeah, that's what I feel like I've been saying since fall camp. We're so deep on the offensive level. We're deep in every position, the wide receivers, the tight ends, running backs, O-line, quarterbacks even. This offense is really deep, and I felt like we could even play better tonight. There were some times where we kind of got stopped or lost our momentum, but we have a lot of fighters on the team.
Dick and then Sean.
Yeah, Isaac, I was just wondering, there's so many big plays in this game that turn momentum around. If you were to choose one, if you're watching the game as a player or being on the sidelines or being in the game, which one maybe stands out as you think about this win?
Oh, easily Tyler chasing down the linebacker and forcing the fumble to get possession back. Tyler just went back to his linebacker mode, and he literally saved the game for us because they would have went up if they scored that touchdown. So Tyler's hustle was by far the most important play, I feel like, in this game.
Thank you.
Isaac, I was gonna ask you the same thing about that play. What does that play, a play like that, do for you guys? I mean, just watching Tyler go full professional wrestler, as it were, to knock the ball out like that. I mean, how does that juice you guys up to then finish out the game, I guess?
Oh, I mean, for someone to hustle that hard, to run all the way back when you're dead tired, run probably 60 yards and make a play for the whole team. And have the awareness to try to get the ball out because obviously he's a linebacker. He hasn't held the ball that much, and so he probably doesn't have the best ball security. Tyler literally made that play and or made, honestly, the game saving play.
All right, Norma, last question for Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac, saw you out there on the field just sort of egging on the fans, the crowd. How important were they to this game, and have you maybe learned a little bit more than the Cabbage Patch to kind of dance it out after big plays?
The Rock was probably the key. They were literally the 12th man. You know how the Seahawks have the 12th man. The ASU offense couldn't even hear their quarterback. When they were over by the Rock, I think they jumped off sides, like 5 times. They were literally the difference maker in this game, and they're so energetic. They have such good, awareness of what's going on in the game, and I just love the Rock so much and all the BYU fans.